Selecting a front-end framework can be a difficult, confusing process. You've heard of React and Angular, and there's this new thing called Vue, but you don't have time to learn all three. So how do you choose? Whatever you do, don't overthink it. You can be successful with any of these frameworks. Also, learning one framework makes it easier to learn another. As you learn everything you need to know about a framework, you won't just learn about that specific framework. You'll also learn about these shared concepts: architecting single-page applications, or SPAs, designing and developing components, understanding how data flows through an application, properly managing state, templating and data binding, working with backend APIs, handling client-side routing, using language abstractions like Sass and TypeScript, applying testing in all of its varying forms, and leveraging front-end builds. React offers easy, lightweight component creation. Functional stateless components are about as easy as it gets. Furthermore, React's elegant API encourages you to embrace composition using components. React is very popular, evidenced by its large supporting community, and it's especially popular with startups. The availability of a wide variety of open source, community-developed extensions for React gives you lots of options for building out complete solutions. Component templates are written using JSX, not native HTML, so expect a bit of an adjustment period. And because of its focus on building UIs, you'll likely need to extend React with third-party libraries. Luckily, there are lots of great choices for fulfilling almost any requirement. But having more choices can be overwhelming or confusing, especially for beginners. Angular is an all-inclusive framework that provides more in the box than React or Vue. Because of this, it provides more guidance on how to build complete solutions. And its focus on application development makes it popular with enterprises. Angular has the most capable CLI of the three frameworks. TypeScript offers developers with less JavaScript experience a friendlier transition to client-side development. And while its binding syntax takes a bit to get used to, being able to leverage native HTML and CSS for component templates and styles is a plus. Angular's large API has the steepest learning curve of the three frameworks. Angular code can also feel verbose and complex at times when compared to React and Vue. Vue's scaled-down experience offers an easy on-ramp for developers who are newer to client-side development, while still being capable enough to grow with you. And while it's not as inclusive as Angular, Vue does offer more in the box than React. This makes it a popular choice for beginners. Vue also allows you to leverage your native HTML and CSS skills, and it's known for its well-written documentation. Vue is newer than both React and Angular, so while its community is growing, it's not currently as established or as big as the others. When deciding on which to use, think about your situation or requirements. If you're looking to land a job as a developer, what are employers in your area looking for? Do you want to work with a startup or a more established enterprise? Do a survey of local job openings or talk with a recruiter. Which framework has the most active local community? Get out and attend a local meetup that's focused on React, Angular, or Vue, and meet other developers who are passionate about those frameworks. If you're selecting a framework for your team's next project, what does the collective skill set for your team look like? Do you have a lot of general JavaScript knowledge? Would your team benefit from selecting a framework with a gentler learning curve? What features are most important for the application that you're building? React and Vue, at their core, are focused on building user interfaces, while Angular is focused on building applications. Because of this, Angular is bigger, more complex, and has a steeper learning curve. While they're initially smaller and less complex, the more that you extend React and Vue, the more that their size and complexity will grow. All three frameworks provide CLIs, or command line interfaces. These CLIs make it easy to create new projects, support local development, and prepare your apps for deployment. All three frameworks also have great support within code editors like Visual Studio Code and Atom. To get the best experience, you'll need to install the appropriate editor extensions. While performance benchmarks vary for some use cases, each of these frameworks offers similar performance. Given that, for most developers or teams, performance isn't a significant differentiating factor. Trying to decide which of these front-end frameworks is the best is a little like trying to decide which ice cream flavor is the best. It's a subjective decision that will vary for each person and situation, and your favorite will likely change over time. Remember, picking the right front-end framework is important, but it's far more important to focus on learning these shared concepts. This will prepare you for whatever happens to come next. And make no mistake, front-end web development, like all programming specialties, will continue to change and evolve over time.